Hello everyone, in this video I'll be solving Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology paper 2 for May-June 2023. I'm going to solve task 3, the database task. Document production is already done and uploaded. You can find the link in the description. You are now going to prepare some reports. So we have all the files here. Examine the file results.csv and identify the most appropriate field to set as a primary key. Using database software, import the file J321 results. So let's open Access. If you open results, we need to identify an appropriate field for primary key. So you can see the start code, you can see the values are repeating, so this cannot be the primary key. Race number is unique. You can check for duplicate values this way. Go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, just give duplicate values. Okay, if it's highlighted anywhere, it will contain duplicate values. So all these are unique, so we can set race number as the primary key. No need to make any changes here. So let's import the file. You have to save this database inside your working folder. I have saved as J2321. Okay, now create the database. You can close the blank table which is shown here. Let's import J2321 results.csv. So go to external data, new data source, from file, text file. Results, open. Make sure delimited is selected because it's a CSV file. Next, first row contains field names. Next, the primary key, choose the primary key. We have to set race number as the primary key. Click on advanced. Let's set the data type. All these are text. Race number should be set as number with 0 decimal place. Club name, cat code is text. YOB is number. It's number, long integer. Then we have date and time, text, number and number. Date and time, text, number and number. Give OK. All these are long integer, so that it won't be showing any decimal points. Give OK. Next, finish. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data types and primary key used in the table. So go to the design view of the table. This is the required table. We need to take screenshot. So all the data types, the primary key symbol, all are shown here. That is step 15, evidence. Import the file J321 starttimes.csv. So let's import the file, external data, again text file, start times. First row contains field names. All of them are text except date and time. And group code should be set as the primary key. Group code is the primary key. Now let's check the data types. Click on Advanced. All of them are text except the start time, which is date and time. So it's shown as date and time. Okay. Next. Finish. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing field names, data types and primary key used in the table. So design view of this table. Let's take the screenshot. That is your step 16 evidence. Import the file J2321 catcodes.csv as a new table. Set all the data types to text. So we need to import one more table. Go to external data, text file, the cat codes, cat code should be the primary key and all data types are text. So choose the primary key as cat code and make sure all of them are text. Give OK. Next. Finish. We have to show the design view of this table. Right click, design view. That is your step 17 evidence. Create one-to-many relationship as links between group code in start times table and start code in the results table. So let's create the relationships. For that, go to database tools, relationships, add all the tables. We need to create relationship between group code in start time and start code in results table. Group code and start code. So this is the relation. Create. Then the cat code field in cat code table to the cat code in the result table. So you have cat code here to cat code in this table. Create the relationship. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing the one-to-many relationship between the three tables. First, let's take the screenshot of the relationship diagram. Now let's show the relationship type. Right click, edit relationship. It will show the relationship type as one-to-many for the first one. So take the screenshot. And we have one more relation. Right click. Show the relationship here. So we have the relationship diagram, the two relationship screenshots for step 19. Add the following as a new record in the results table. So give OK. Save the relation. You can close it. Open the results table. We need to add a new record which is given here. So click on new so that we get an empty row where you can enter the data. So enter the data. we have to enter 122 and 68 here. So 122 and then 68. So the data is entered. Save the table. Make sure the data entered is correct. Using fields from results and start table, produce a tabular report. So let's create a query. Before making a report, we need a query from results and start table. So go to create, query design. Add the results table and start time table. Selects the records where group code is HC00, YOB is 1975 or later. So before that we need to add the required fields. So I'll do this step first. Shows only the fields, group code, last name. So group code, last name, first name YOB, status, first name YOB, status, race time and event rank. Race time, event rank. So these are the required data. Now let's give the criteria. The group code is HC00. So under group code in criteria, we have to give HC00. Click on run and see whether it is working. So you can see all the data are HC00. Go to the design view again. Next condition is YOB is 1975 or later. So under YOB we have to give greater than or equal to 1975. Click run and see whether the query is working fine. Come back to the design view. Sorts the data into descending order of YOB. So our query is ready. Sorting we can do in the report. So save the query, give OK. Now let's make the report. Go to create report wizard. Select the query here. Add all the fields. Next. No grouping. So make sure no data is grouped here. Then next. Next. Sorting we are not doing here, because if you do here the order of the fields will change. You can do it from the report. Click next. The orientation is portrait. So it's portrait. Next. What title do you want for the report? So the title is given as scratch category outcomes. So let's give the title scratch category outcome. Click on finish. So we have finished this step, orientation, and we have also completed the title. Now we need to sort the data into descending order of YOB. So go to the design view of the report. You can see group and sort. Click on group and sort. Add a sort. It should be sorted as descending order of YOB. So select the field YOB and we have to choose descending, which is largest to smallest. Now you can close this. Calculates the number of database records shown in this report and places this at the end of the report, fully visible and formatted to 0 decimal place. So select any field and we just need to find the number of records. You can select any field, click on totals, give count records. So you can see the formula will appear in the report footer. we need to give a label. Has the label number of cyclists fully visible to the left of this value. So let's add a label. Label you can see here on report design. This is the label. Select label and give number of cyclists. Has your name, center number and candidate number on the report. So let's give the name, candidate number. It should be given in the page footer or page header so that it will appear on all pages. I'll just remove all this. Now take a label, add a label box in the page footer, give your name, center number and candidate number. Now we have to make sure it fits on a single page. Let's go to the layout view. It's better to view from the layout view to make sure everything fits properly. So here you can see group code. We have to fit all this data. So you can see these are taking extra space. So remove that. Select the field name as well as the data and then move it here. Make sure there is no overlapping and remove the extra space. Move it here. Now we have this one is not visible at all, and make sure it fits within. And this is the number of cyclists. You can move it here. So our report is ready. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the number of cyclists. So go to the design view. Make sure it's completely visible. Take a screenshot of this formula, and that is step 20 evidence. Now you can close this. Using fields from the results and CAT code tables produce a tabular report. So again we need to create a query. Go to create, query design. From the results and CAT codes table, so add the results table and CAT codes table. Make sure all the fields are visible. So as we did before, first we need to show the field names so that we can start with the criteria. So we have to show race number, first name, last name. So race number, first name, last name, CAT rank, club name, category, status, time per kilometer, time per kilometer is there, not there. It is a runtime field. You can see it's a new field called time per kilometer, which is calculated at runtime. So we need to calculate it. This field will calculate the race time divided by the race distance of 50 kilometer. So we'll add a new field called race time per kilometer, time per kilometer. So the format of the formula is like any mathematical equation, but instead of equal sign you have to give a colon. So time per kilometer, colon, instead of equal you give colon. It is equal to race time divided by race distance of 50 kilometer. So it is race time, just type the field name, race time divided by 50. So this is the runtime field. This way you have to type. You click outside, it will be set to the field name format with square brackets. Now click on run and see, you get the data here. Format this field to display HHMMSS. So you need to display this as time format. Go to the design view, click in time per kilometer. You can see property sheet, format. In format you have to give, this is a time format, long time format. So you have to type there long time. Now click on run. You can see it will be shown as the time format. Now go to design view. Selects the records where club name includes the text power. So club name includes the text power. So for that we have to give star power star. So star represents any characters which can precede the word power, and this star represents any number of characters that can come after power. That means any word which contains power will be displayed when you give this criteria. So star power star. Let's click on run. So you can see the club name has all the names which contains the word power. Go to design view. It will be set this way with the like operator after you give star power star. Next, status does not include DNF or DNS. So under status we have to give not DNS and not DNF. So DNS and DNF should not be shown in the status. So give not DNS and not DNF. Click on run. You can see the status does not include DNS or DNF. Next, sorts the data. So sorting we can do from the report. Let's save the query. Save query 2. Now let's create the report. Create report wizard. Select query 2. Add all the fields. Next. Next. Sorting we'll do from the design view. The orientation is given as landscape. So let's set the orientation. The title is Power Club Results. Click on finish. So let's do the sorting now. Sorts the data into ascending order of club name and ascending order of cat rank. So go to design view, click on group and sort, add a sort. So ascending order of club name. So club name ascending with A on top. Add the next sort, add a sort, and ascending order of cat rank. So from smallest to largest ascending. So we have two sorting done here. After that you can close this. Has your name, center number and candidate number in the footer of the report, so it appears in the same position. So in the page footer we'll add a label to show your name, center number and candidate number. We have to make sure it fits on a single page wide. Let's go to the layout view. Make sure everything is visible properly. Make sure all the data are visible completely. So this is the required report. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database criteria used to select the records where status does not include DNF or DNS. So go to the design view of the query and we have to give the criteria for DNS and DNF. So you can take this one, that is step 21, evidence. Save and print your report. So you can save the report and this report needs to be printed. This is the end of the database task. The presentation task will be uploaded in another video. You can find the link in the description. Thank you for now.